of competence. There is a level of, yes, we know exactly what to do. We're never down. We're never out. We're always in this game. And I think that momentum they can take to the NLDS with them.
Mason and Ireland. Back Monday at 12:55 p.m. on 710 ESPN.
The ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
The ESPN LA
Lakers Radio Network.
This is Lakers Game Day.
Hi, it's LeBron. Here, Lakers basketball tonight.
Let's go. Mission 18 Reloaded begins with the preseason. Preseason Game 4 tonight at Staples. Lakers Suns.
Lakers basketball on ESPN LA is sponsored by
In-N-Out Burger. That's what a hamburger's all about.
with former Lakers world champion Michael Thompson.
Here's the voice of the Lakers, John Ireland.
Good evening, Laker fans, and welcome to Staples Center, where tonight the Lakers have preseason game number 4. Michael, it's against the Phoenix Suns. The Lakers are 0-3 so far, but you've kind of taught me that it's not the result that matters, it's the progress, right?
Yeah, you're getting better and better and better shape as each game goes along, and you're feeling more comfortable on the floor and getting your game under your feet or in your feet, and you just feel like you're getting close to being in the right place for opening night. You know, not everybody's going to feel great in the first couple of preseason games, usually, but by the fifth game of the preseason, you know you're ready to go because you've had some conditioning and some timing that's been worked out in the games you've played in so far.
This is a rematch of the preseason game played Wednesday in Phoenix. The Suns won that game 117-105. The Lakers were led by Malik Monk and Anthony Davis. Michael, Monk is not going to play tonight. Talen Horton-Tucker, Malik Monk, and Trevor Ariza all out. With that in mind, who are you looking forward to seeing other than the stars that might have a chance to make an impression tonight?
Mac McClure. I want to see that kid play. You know, obviously, I think he's destined for the South Bay Lakers, but he's like a slam dunk champion.
McClung was great in the Summer League, too.
McClung, yeah, he's like a kind of like a slam dunk champion on YouTube. I want to see what he can do if you give him 20, 25 minutes in the game. So, to me, he's the most intriguing prospect out there tonight because he's kind of a flashy player. He's very athletic. He surprises people with his athleticism. So, if he gets some minutes tonight, I want to hear what he can do.
Austin Reeves, I thought, looked really good the other night in San Francisco when we were up there. He hit his first 3 threes, missed a couple after that. But is Reeves a guy who you could see getting rotation minutes on a team like this?
You know, maybe, if not this year. They're obviously going to keep him around, and he may have to start out on the South Bay Lakers. But he can shoot the ball, and he showed up in San Francisco the other night. And if he can shoot consistently like that, the Lakers he'll be going up and down between the South Bay Lakers and the LA Lakers. So he'll have a chance as the long season goes along, and some guys will sit out for rest. He'll have a chance to show that he can shoot at the level that they think he can shoot at in the NBA.
Coming up, Michael's keys to the game, and we'll take a look at the Phoenix Suns, who went to the NBA Finals last year for the first time since Charles Barkley played for him. We'll get into it next. You're listening to Game Day on the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
If you didn't spend time with Sedano and Cap this week, you missed this.
Pau and Kobe met the first time. You know, Kobe was overseas in Spain, I believe. Pau was working out there. Kobe ran into him. They were talking. They're like, oh, it'd be cool maybe if we teamed up. And then lo and behold, less than a year later, they are teaming up. You know, the story goes, man, Pau passes his physical. First game is Washington, D.C. Pau gets to the hotel. It's like 1 in the morning. And the first knock on the door, right? It's Kobe. And he's just like, yo, let's go. I'm ready to win a championship. And Pau knew it was game on at that point. And that relationship spawned off from there. But it just an incredible run for Pau Gasol and a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer. So he'll have his jersey retired at Staples, too. That will absolutely happen.
Afternoons on 710 ESPN with Sedano and Cap. Back Monday afternoon at 3:55 p.m. on 710 ESPN, LA's mega sports station. Your home for Lakers basketball.
It's Michael Thompson's Toyota Keys to the Game.
Here are the keys for the nice game, Laker fans.
And the Lakers putting on a show.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Michael's Toyota Keys to the Game.
All right, Laker fans, the keys for this game? Well, really, there are only three things we need to hear an improvement on for our Lakers. Number one, get off to a good start. Number two, you got to make shots. That'll help them to get off to a good start. And number three, turnovers. Stop making them. The last three Laker game in San Francisco was as sloppy as that Fury-Wilder fight was last night. But, thank goodness, unlike Fury and Wilder, the Lakers don't have to worry about losing tonight. So, let's hear how they start and shoot in the first quarter. And let's hear if they're the Arctic or the equator with their accuracy.
When you are as star-studded as this Lake Show team, your ears will be glued to the radio every single game. But if you're picky, how about some of these matchups this season? Opening night, October 19th, Steph Curry and the always dangerous Warriors make their way to Staples.
Wiggins up the left side, got Schroeder on him.
Just turning the shoot on Schroeder.
And he knocks Schroeder over, no whistle. Out to Curry, three-pointer by Steph. It's good.
Now, why would you rotate off of Steph Curry?
Game 2 of the season. Oh, just the team in the NBA Finals last year. Devin Booker and the Suns are in L.A.
Crowd comes to its feet. Lakers need to defend Booker. There he goes, down the middle, runner in the lane. Good again. 35 for Devin Booker.
Let's jump to November 10th when Jimmy Butler and the much-improved Miami Heat fly west to L.A.
Butler still dribbling. Shoots over Andre Drummond, 20-footer good, and this is where Jimmy lives.
This is all in the first few weeks of the season. Get ready for championship basketball night in and night out. You're listening to Lakers Suns on the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
Tip-off is minutes away. You're listening to Lakers Game Day on the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network. Once again, John Ireland and Michael Thompson.
We're at Staples Center, Lakers and the Phoenix Suns. This is preseason game number 4. After this, just a couple more. Tuesday night here against Golden State, Thursday at Sacramento, and then we jump into the regular season. Michael, with Malik Monk and Talen Horton-Tucker not playing tonight, Wayne Ellington, Kent Bazemore, Kendrick Nunn going to get the bulk of the minutes at shooting guard. Of that group, Nunn, Ellington, Bazemore, who are you the highest on?
Nunn, Ellington, Bazemore. I'm going to say, well, that's a good question.
I thought you might say Bazemore because he plays defense.
Yeah, he hustles. He plays defense. He'll knock down the occasional three. Ellington's kind of almost a pure shooter. Nunn is a streaky guy. He can handle the ball and create off the dribble. I think I'm going to go with Nunn because he's younger and he's very good. He can create his own shot off the dribble better than the other two guys can. So I'll go with Nunn.
Let's talk about Phoenix for a second. No Devin Booker tonight. We're going to see the majority of these other guys. Chris Paul's out there. DeAndre Ayton's out there. The Suns made it all the way to the NBA Finals last year, but the Lakers got hurt. Do you consider the Suns a top 4 team in the West again this year?
Top 4 team. Lakers, healthy Clippers.
But the Clippers aren't healthy.
Okay, you're talking about just
this year.
But they're
Are
going to
the
get healthy,
Suns
right?
there at the end?
Yeah, let's say by the end, who's going to be the top 4 in the West? Because you figure Kawhi's going to come back sometime this year, right?
Yeah,
he's not out for the year.
Maybe.
And Jamal Murray's going to be back eventually for Denver. So let's say it's April, middle of April. Who are the top 4 teams going to be? Granted, everybody can be blessed with good health. Lakers, I say Lakers, Clippers, Denver, and Phoenix. I don't trust Utah.
Really? After they won it all, they were the number 1 team in the West last
year. You can
year.
expose them too much because you can take Rudy Gobert out of the game.
All right, starting lineups, tip-off, and all the action coming your way next on the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
You've been listening to Lakers Game Day.
Get closer to the Lakers.
Brought to you by Wingstop. Order the Lakers Fast Break Flavor Feast, where you get 24 boneless wings, a large fry, and 2 dips for $19.99. Order at wingstop.com. Official wings of the Lakers.
Lakers basketball on the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network. Spend all day with LA's mega sports station, Travis and Sliwa on 710.
There's nothing better than just going into a gym, playing some basketball, call it a day after that, hour and a half, whatever the case is.
Yeah, no, it's playing basketball.
No, it's the best.
Always fun.
It's the best.
You never have played basketball, like you said, for an hour, 90 minutes, whatever. And
you and I will never play on the same team together. I'm just telling you that right now.
Why not?
I'm not saying you got to go out there and all of a sudden become Kevin Garnett on the defensive side of the ball. Nobody's saying that. But what I don't need is that player like Trav who's pulling up every time he gets the ball, shooting a 22-footer, and there's a good chance it's not going in. And then on the other side, I'm not even going to play a lick of defense.
You're about 80% right.
And he's keeping his stats, too. Games to 11, he's walking off the floor saying, well, I had 4. How many did you have?
Don't miss Travis and Sliwa. Back Monday morning at 9:55 a.m. after Keyshawn, J-Will, and Max on 710 ESPN, LA's mega sports station.
And what a $1 million Monday it will be tomorrow on 710 ESPN. Start your day with Keyshawn, J-Will, and Max. Keyshawn was at that Chargers game today. The big win over the Browns. Hear his reaction in the morning. Then at 9:55 a.m., it's Travis and Sliwa. They've got your chance at $1 million. Just play the game for $1 million Monday. And just for playing the game, you're going to get 2 sweet passes to Rams-Lions at SoFi. And 2 sweet passes to opening night for Lakers basketball. How about that for $1 million Monday? That's all tomorrow on 710 ESPN.
LA Sports Talk all day long. Keyshawn, J-Will, and Max.
I just figure I put the glasses on because so much shine is happening with my Dodgers. That's all.
By the way, what is it? 3 out of the 4 last World Series they were in.
Yeah, we've been pretty good over the last.
Think about this. The Dodgers, they win the division every year until they miss it by a game where they win 106 games.
Yeah. Keyshawn, J-Will, and Max in the morning. Monday morning until 10 a.m. 710 ESPN.
You know I love to talk about real Dodgers talk here on 710. Imagine doing real Dodgers talk with fellow fans and with us. 710 ESPN is hosting a Dodgers watch party this Monday at Hollywood Park Casino. Meet former Dodger Kenny Landreau, and you have a chance to win a Hisense 55-inch TV. We got tickets to give away and more. Just text the word baseball right now to 40705 to get on our VIP list. That's baseball to 40705, and we'll see you Monday at Hollywood Park Casino. And as I like to say, go be a party, oh party.